Hey guys, Mr. Happy here, and today I'm going to be going over some more Destiny beta footage that I procured. This is some footage from the very beginning of the PS3 and PS4 betas, so if it looks like I'm not performing too well, don't worry, I've gotten better in the past week of actually getting my hands on the game. But anyway, in this video, we're going to be going over the PvP in the game, which is also known as the Crucible. Call it PvP, call it competitive multiplayer, call it whatever you like, but it is a ton of fun. Now, the only map types we have available right now are all Control, which is fighting over 3 points. First team to either reach the score of 20,000 through kills or zone control, getting objectives for points, or whoever has the highest score at the end of the time limit is the winner. Now, I really want to just speak about the 3 maps specifically because so far we've only gotten to play 3 maps, and one of them was only available during a special event called the Iron Banner, which is basically a hardcore Crucible for PvPers that are interested into what that may have been, and it's a special event for the beta. I don't know if the Iron Banner is necessarily going to exist in the full game, but this is the first map, and I want to go through this. It's the map Venus, and it's actually my favorite map of the 3 maps that I've played. It's got a lot of choke points, it's got a lot of open areas for teams to try and cover. Being a one-man army on this map, it can work if you have the skill to go along with it, but one thing I really enjoy about this map is actually the fact that no one man feels like he can dominate everything. There are so many ways that you can be flanked in this map, and considering that in PvP the variety of weapons has actually been quite high, I'm using a scout rifle, and my secondary is a sniper rifle in this one, I believe, if not a fusion rifle. It's a fusion rifle. Okay, I actually play PvP with a sniper rifle now, not the fusion rifle. I've seen a lot of variety. I've been killed by shotguns, I've been killed by sniper rifles, I've been killed by auto rifles, scout rifles, fusion rifles, pulse rifles. I said fusion rifles twice, but I don't think anyone cares. And I haven't really seen any guns that are really overpowered yet in PvP, but I have definitely seen some players that definitely excel with weapons more than I do. My scout rifle is just my way of saying, listen, I do not do well in close combat situations. I'm going to stay way back here and try and pick you off with pot shots, basically. Now, this is the second map, and it's called The Moon. And so far, this seems like the most imbalanced map, and it's because of what you're seeing on the screen right here. Now, I don't use this thing to its maximum effectiveness, but the Interceptor is actually a vehicle that has caused a lot of newer players to definitely bite the big one when it comes to stepping into the Crucible for the first time. Now, the Interceptor is a standard sort of tank. It shoots rockets, and these rockets do devastating amounts of damage. It has a boost, but it moves very slowly on its own. So far, the biggest problem with the Interceptor's balance is that it can really kill anyone at any point on the map in just a single shot. Only people who are really safe are other Interceptors who may take an additional 2 shots, whoever fires first at each other in the Interceptor. The only major weakness it seems to have is that the driver is actually completely exposed. I've been killed by throwing knives, I've killed people with throwing knives. You can snipe people, you can headshot them to kill them, and then you can take it over. The driver is very, very exposed, so if you're having trouble taking out an Interceptor, you may want to look towards abusing that fact. However, Bungie has said that they have some balance changes in mind for the Interceptor. I don't know what balance changes they could possibly be, other than maybe the vehicle not having as much inherent armor and health. Potentially make the rockets that it shoots have a longer cooldown, because the cooldown, in case you haven't noticed, is extremely low. But other than that, this map is really nice. A lot of people seem to hover along the outside of the map. As you can see, I am getting completely annihilated. That is another way to kill somebody in an Interceptor. Just hit them with a supercharge. A Titan, Warlock, or Hunter supercharge will make short work of an Interceptor, thankfully. Now, this is the third map, and this was actually my second favorite. Like, this was my second place map of the 3. Even though I really liked the Moon, despite the Interceptors being imbalanced. As you saw, I got my hands on them, so how can I really hate it? I am just a player who doesn't do well in these close quarter matches that this sort of map really gets. If you're somebody who really likes to make use of small areas with shotguns or auto rifles or anything along those lines, I find this map to be excellent. And I think that this will be one of the more competitive maps in Destiny. It just has everything. It's, again, got a lot of flank points, got a lot of points you can hold, a lot of choke points. It's just generally a well-built map, in my opinion. As you can see, I have no idea how to defend a point at all. You're going to watch me die a horrible death coming up here. But yeah, so far, there's only been 1 game type available in the beta. And there are a total of 6 game types in the full game. Most of them are 6v6. I believe that a handful of them are 3v3 as well. And then there's one that I believe is a 3-way free-for-all. I want to see if they have their own maps for those different kinds, or if they're just going to incorporate the maps we've already played into the 6 different into the 6 different types that we're actually going to fight. But overall, I mean, I've just been in love with this beta, and I haven't really been into an FPS game in a really long time. I'm the kind of person who was obsessed with the early Call of Duty games, and I remember going and playing Halo with like 12 friends over at a friend's house. You know, bring the Xboxes, bring extra TVs, and just stay up all night just playing just multiplayer madness. It was so much fun, and I'm hoping to have similar fun with that on Destiny when it comes out in September. I am going to be playing on the PS4 version, despite the fact that this footage is on the PS3 version. Got that Glacier White PS4 coming, that Destiny bundle, and I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, I'm going to be posting more Destiny footage, footage that I'm going to procure in the last weekend that we really have. I'm going to be streaming some Destiny as well. I have been streaming it for the past few nights. So if you want to come by and check out the game, I would really appreciate that. It would be really cool if you could come by the stream. The link is in the description below. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying the Destiny beta as well. If you're in, if you are not in, I apologize, but hopefully you can get your fix of Destiny footage right here. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share for more videos. Check out the videos on the rest of my channel. And until next time, take care.